Richard Isaacs, our erstwhile statistician, just reminded us gently in our ear that the last time England were bowled out, it's in the World Cup final.
Yeah, they don't get bowled out often. Only been bowled out once in the last 20 ODIs. So the fact that Ireland have taken 9 wickets and potentially going to bowl out the world champions is a good effort in itself. Well, it'll mean very little if they don't chase the runs down, of course, and get these very important 10 points.
Just on that subject as well, now this in the World Cup Super League, yes, there's points available, but any of these matches that are part of that league can go to a super over now. So should Ireland get the 320 or whatever they're going to be knocking off, still could have a super over.
If Ireland are going to get close, I should say, to chasing the score down, you think Paul Stirling, who's been out of touch, Andrew Balbirnie, who's been out of touch, they're going to have to get 100. You feel one of those two is going to have to get a ton. Both have been shy of runs as being kind. And then the youngsters can contribute along the way. Senior players must stand up today.
Another slow ball from Little, rolling his fingers over the side. Look forward to seeing Harry Tector bat again. He was out in fairly ordinary circumstances, just chipping one to mid-on in the second one-day international. He got a duck in his first. I'm sure there was an element of nerves, but he looked organised. He looks a good player.
He is a good player, Tector. It'll be interesting to see if he gets in a similar position again. What his thought process? We listened to Kevin Peterson, who said, listen, it was the right option. It was there to hit. Execution was bad. Has this young man got the confidence to go again if Adil Rashid's keep his men up? So will he go over the top or will he go into a shell?
That's nicely played by Saqib. You're going to think about the second. You're going to take it on. And that's perfectly placed just to the edge of the 30-yard circle. So much for the deep square fielder to do, so much ground to cover.
Live cricketing action is heating up on Sony Sports Network as England takes on Pakistan. The party doesn't seem to be stopping. Cam Root stands tall against Fahim's fiery swing. Or will Babar steer his side against Archer's pace? Join the frenzy, because the party has just started. Pakistan Tour of England, first test tomorrow, 3:30 p.m. live on Sony 6.
So penultimate over to be bowled by Craig Young. 3 for 46 off his 9 so far. Smeared away from Curran with power. Beats the infield. Valuable boundary.
Craig Young going for the Yorker, gets it slightly wrong. Crunched down the ground. It's a good stroke by Tom Curran. Gets himself back in the crease, gets that left leg out of the way, exposes the stumps, but gives him free access to the ball. Good swing of the bat.
It does show that if you miss that Yorker by just fractions of an inch, just allows the batsman to get the bat through and just a bit of elevation to force it away.
327 would be a good chase, Daggers, wouldn't it? 327 rings a bell.
Can't possibly think now. they have a little bit of historical significance for Ireland?
Slightly different scenario. 45,000 fans at the Chinnaswamy in Bangalore. It was hot like this though.
Shouts of catch. It's just going to fall short. High on the bat. You mentioned about Alberni and Paul Sterling. There's also your brother as well. Anything that can replicate his heroics of 2011. Be hugely beneficial to Ireland in this chase.
Well, they need to be positive, Ireland. First 10, 12 overs, they've been sitting ducks in the first two ODIs, and they've taken England by surprise. England have been very surprised how sedate Ireland have been in the power play. So Ireland need to be proactive, aggressive, positive in their foot movement, shot selection.
Seven runs from the Craig Young over. His Bolwell has Young today. 1 over remains. England 325 for 9. The first thing Ireland have to do is see off that new ball. Still score, but just play Willie. Saqib will probably take the new ball with him. And even if Ireland can be none down, one down after 10 overs, 40, 50 on the board, that is progression from where they have been. I'm sure it's been talked about within the camp. Sterling is a devastating player when he gets a start.
Yeah, but he hasn't got a start in the first two games. Ireland will be hoping today gets going, gets motoring early.
Josh Little's ball, the final over. Maybe another one on offer. Just losing his footing somewhat. A little desperate to get Mahmood onto the strike.
Well, England currently 327 for 9. Here we go. England 327 for 8. That'll do you now, Tom Curran. Out you come. That'll do. Kay O'Brien with 13. Incredible evening.
Now, is there a little bit of a nick on there? Ask the question. Huge swipe.
Third umpires today, Director. We have a review for caught behind.
There's a little feather
It's
of
a
an edge.
fair
David
delivery.
Mills has had a
Can we have front on spin
couple of
vision,
very
please?
good games.
Original
His
decision is
second
not
one-day
out.
international.
Yeah, can we go straight to ultra edge, please? Flat line, flat line, flat line.
An optimistic
Yeah,
ask.
no bat involved. Can we go back on field and ready, please? David, you can stay with the original decision of not out. You're on screen now.
Curran just moving across. You might be wondering about the width of these, but Curran is shuffling across his crease. That'll be the umpire's thoughts.
If he goes outside the return crease, I have to wide it, but that was just inside.
And the question asked politely.
David Mills is saying, if it goes outside the crease, I have to give it a wide. Bit of leeway for Josh Little.
Going to take the 3 points or a scrum down.
The series has been played in good spirits, generally. Just a very competitive young man. Outside the line of ball, stump, wanted an LB and then wanted the run out. I heard him say it should have been a penalty. Penalty ref.
Fortunately, we don't have VAR. We have DRS, but not VAR. Does have that competitive edge just a little. We saw that in the previous game. A word or two to say off the back of his dismissal of Johnny Bairstow. Exuberance of youth. That's well struck. It's gone high. He's not struck it as well as I thought. And Balbirnie takes the wicket in England all out. Saqib Mahmood saw that mid-off was up inside.